Yo, welcome back, Zycor here, and today in our Monster Hunter World Master Rank Monster Showcase, we're going to take a look at the flying sabertooth of Monster Hunter World. Yes, this monster is a dentist's worst nightmare. Yes, this monster is Barioth, one of the, the more interesting monsters, I guess, in Monster Hunter World. Getting into some of the stronger ones. Barioth is from the original Monster Hunter Tri, so it's basically a third-gen monster. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting monster when they released it. It is very similar to things like Nargacuga and stuff, but it does, fire ice and snowballs and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to be a snowman, Barioth is your monster. Barioth is an interesting monster. And it can fly around and be dangerous, and it has very big fangs, I guess. Teeth. That's what they are. Yeah, teeth. Kind of like a saber-toothed tiger. Okay, so let's check the hunter notes. And Barioth is way down here. Past everything else. Past down here. There we go. So yes, Barioth is a flying wyvern, and you can see its teeth right there in the little image. And it generally likes to hang around in the cold areas, so in the Hoarfrost Reach in Monster Hunter World. As for other games, it's in the cold areas like snowy mountains and tundra and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a cold monster, but of course it's ice. As for the physiology, you can break the head, you can break the front claws, and you can cut the tail. And it looks like the head and the front claws and the tail are all weak points. So yeah, all its breakable points are weak points. But it seems to take the most damage on its head, because as you can see, only really hammer really works effectively against the front claws, and swords work quite well against the tail. I should say cutting and knockout damage. I kind of oh well. Anyway, as for elements, fire does actually pretty good. Not surprising, it is an ice element monster. So yeah, fire would be a great element to take to it, so that's good. Water doesn't do anything, so yeah, don't even bother. Thunder is okay, it's usable. Ice doesn't do anything either, but that's understandable, it's an ice monster. And dragon isn't the best, so you might not want to take dragon. As for ailments, poison is okay. All the ailments are actually okay. Sleep is okay, paralysis is okay, blast is okay, and stun is also okay as well. So if you want to take an ailment, take your pick. It's, you can do what you want. And here are the rewards. I at least have a good amount of rewards on, I should say research on Barioth. Now, Barioth is one of those monsters that really likes to jump around a lot. So yeah, it's pretty mobile. And some of the ailments that it causes are Ice Blight and Snowman. Yes, it will cause Snowman. So basically, if you want like resistance to the Ice Blight, just take like ice resistance, or like I take my resistor usually, because it's just easy to take resistor. Otherwise, for Snowman, you could take cleansers. If you're really wanting to, get rid of the Snowman status. I don't think I even have cleansers, because honestly, I never use them. I mostly just wait until the status leaves. So yeah, that's just kind of what I am. You can just, get hit or something as well, or just avoid the monster until the status is over too. Snowman doesn't really cause you much problems, other than just maybe, makes you a little slower. Otherwise, as for the Ice Blight, you could get rid of it with the null berries as well if you want to go that route. But I'm just going to take my resistor. Oh, and since it's in the Hoarfrost Reach, you always want to make sure that you take hot pots, which I don't have any of right now, so I need to take some. There we go. Okay, so I usually just take 2 because I tend to gather a lot, so I collect some of the hot pepper. Now, Barioth is a master rank optional 3-star monster. And I've already done it before, so it's this one. Remember that one time? Yeah. I wonder what happened to that one time. It makes you wonder. So yeah, this takes place in the Hoarfrost Reach, and this is unlockable right after you meet Barioth in the story. So yeah, MR6 or higher. So Barioth shows up pretty close to the beginning of the Iceborne storyline. So yeah, it should be not too hard to get this one unlocked. So I just change that. There we go. I usually just start at the southern camp because I guess I just do. It's easier. And there's hot pepper right at the southern camp too. And of course, I have Pete with me. Pete is always with me. And I had just been reviewing my original Pete from Freedom Unite recently, and I remembered he is a blunt felon. He was a strike felon in Freedom Unite, so I need to give him some blunt weapon rather than Zinogre. Although Zinogre really does look good on the felons. It does. What do you think? Leave it in the comments section. But let's go, Pete. Off to Barioth battle. And of course, it lets me off at the camp, so that's great. I actually prefer it when it does, because then I can get my supplies. So yeah, that's another reason I take only 2 hot pots with me, because I usually take the supply ones for myself. That's the way you multiply your hot pots. Now, best thing to do here is use a hot pot, and I might as well use a demon drug. There we go. Use one of these. There we go. I'll use a demon drug, because why not? There we go. And this is hot pepper, so when you gather that, you'll get 2 hot drinks. So that's another reason to use a hot drink right at the beginning. Okay, head over here. Now, Barioth likes to, start out, well, wherever it is on your map. And Fulgur is here, so that's kind of a problem. Kind of try to sneak past Fulgur. And no, I don't need Fulgur mucus. I didn't want to gather Fulgur snot. That's just no. And if you need nullberries, there are some nullberries right here. So you could. Let's try to sneak past Fulgur. Get up here. Now, Barioth does tend to start in this area over here. I generally find him over here past the penguins. Either over here or up that way. It looks like the scout flies are leading me over here. But it looks like it's kind of moving too, so it's probably elsewhere now. Oh, there was a footprint. There we go. Might as well gather footprints, because I like smelling Barioth foot. Hello, Barioth. Let's see if I can get him in the face. And I missed his face, of course. Let's chop him in the tail. Hello. And block that. Oh, he's not. I hit him, and he's just ignoring me. Okay. And Barioth's Japanese name is Barioth. So, yeah. Now, that attack right there will snowman you, so that's something to be careful for. Yeah, he really likes to jump around. You can see the resemblance of Nargacuga in it, if you've ever battled Nargacuga. Hit him in the face. He likes to do those shoulder bashes like some other monsters. But he's very mobile, and this one seems fairly big. Or at least somewhat big. How he doesn't get those teeth caught on the ground, I really don't know. And I'm sure if when you break his teeth, I'm sure his dental bill is really expensive. Let's grab this. I'll get some more attack power. Hello, you. Come on. Ouch! And of course. Come on. Yeah, he's very mobile, so it makes him hard to hit. Best thing to do, just come up and keep single slashing him as a great sworder. Or finding those, slight openings where you can charge. If you've got earplugs, this is a great opportunity. I generally don't have earplugs because, well, earplugs aren't in my build. But one thing that's actually useful, though, is to get rid of Barioth's... to cut Barioth's tail, because it's actually pretty useful to get rid of that, because he has quite a good amount of range with it, and he likes to fly. Another thing you can do if you're trying to get him out of the air is flash him, because, yeah, I like opening my coat in front of a monster. It really stuns them. And of course, yeah, see, he's got a good amount of range with that tail. Okay. Yeah, he's hard to hit because he's very mobile. No, I didn't need to... Okay. Well, I guess I used a pot. Oh well. Just a first aid med anyway. I keep missing though, because he... Come on. Stop it, you stupid things. Of course, they keep coming in to hit me. No! I should have held that charge a bit more. Okay, I need to get some good hits in. I'm not doing very well. Get him in the face. Now he's leaving. Okay. I might as well grab this before I leave. Yeah. Technically right now I should have had more sharpness gone. Thought I'd just go grab a power cone. And jump down here. Ooh. Ow! I thought I was getting out of his range there, but no, he tracked me. He's actually got pretty good tracking with that. If you tend to go run to the his right side when he's in the air like that, you might be able to avoid that. Just wait for that to fall off. Let him readjust. And of course. There we go, got him. I could have charged, I guess. There we go. Got a good hit in. Pete's attacking him. Get a good attack in on his arm. There we go. head. And honestly, with Barioth, breaking his teeth are probably the hardest thing to do. I got that before he jumped. And I guess I mounted him. I actually wasn't intending to, but oh well. Dodge that in the nick of time. Keep attacking the tail. I'd actually like to finish off this mount on the tail, because then it'll do damage to the tail and make it so that I can cut the tail easier. There we go. There we go. Haha, I cut the tail with that. That's nice. Nah, I missed his head because you roared. No! He uses those teeth to attack there. He moved. Now, he has a lot less range now that his tail is cut, so that's more useful. See, he would have hit me with that if he would have had his tail yet. I held that to charge. Oops, no. Okay, you. Now I think, as far as I know, I think if you damage his wings, it will hinder his flight a little bit. Of course. Or I should say damage his front claws. Oh. Come on, you. Looks like his left claw is damaged. He likes to really pounce on me with that. And that, yeah. Timing on him is not super easy. Well, I got his paw, I guess. Just always make sure you run to his side and that you're never in front of him. That's kind of the thing you want to do. Of course, that's usually the way you should be with most monsters. Never stay in front of them. And then he does tip himself over when he's getting more exhausted. And there's a couple of shinies, but I think those are yeah, Boa. No! And then he moves forward to dodge me. Nah! I tell ya. Oh, I need another hot pot. There we go. Now I need to sharpen as well. I might as well grab these anyway. Oh, I need the tail too. Never forget to get that tail. And would you guys be quiet? You're kind of annoying. I tell you, boas. They make a lot of noise. For no reason. Let's sharpen while we're here. I don't know what they're making noise at. Like, making noise at Barioth when Barioth isn't here anymore. It's like, yeah, don't bother venting your frustrations to something that's not here. Oh, okay, I guess I did a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, so where did he go now? Oh, of course, the boas are angry. Here he is down here. Slide down here, get a lot of ice in my pants because that makes everything in your pants cold. That would be too cold. No, I don't want ice in my pants. That's like terrible. Well, I got something there. Looks like, yeah, he ate too much. Possible. Will you help me if I mount him? I mean, Gajalaka, will you? I'd like you to help me. Will I be able to mount him? Probably not. There isn't too many good areas to mount him here. Oh no, Savage Joe. Well, let's just watch the turf war. Let's see if they turf war. Actually, run. Ouch. Joe, get out of here. I'll take that. Okay, are they going to turf war or not? They probably... I don't know if they will, honestly. They're both after me instead. Pete, maybe use some sort of distraction. This is a great time to attack his head, but yeah, Joe is here. Oh, I broke both his teeth. Okay. So all you have to do is attack his head once. Not attack it once, but there's only one break on his teeth in front. So that's something to remember. And yeah, I could... Okay, fine. You know what? Joe. Where's my... there we go. Okay, you smell, Joe. Just get out of here. Oh, of course. After I use a dung pod, Joe leaves. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Joe. You wasted my dung pod. Okay, get down here. You know, I don't have any... There we go. Yeah, just stones, but oh well. Thanks a lot, Barioth. You made me waste a dung pod. Of course. Okay, the other wing is broken, so I can pretty much attack him anywhere. So, to avoid his... Ooh. I'm not avoiding anything. Thank you, Pete, for setting this up. There we go. You know, I could use this. Let's see. There we go. Ration. Haha, more stamina. Doesn't hurt to have more stamina. Yeah, of course. But if you are gonna attack anything, it's probably best to attack his face. If you can even hit it. Because... Let's see if I can predict. I did not predict well enough. But then, that's because I was coming up a little incline that is kind of inconvenient. When I'm on the incline, I can't pull out my sword, which is unfortunate. And of course he moves. Let's see if I can get his head. No, of course. Stop hitting me. You're not supposed to hit me. Let's drink a first aid then. Since my first one was wasted. Run this way. Get him like this. Roll. Ooh, I was going to roll straight through him. Why did it roll to the right? No. I've been hit too much. Pete, help. Oh well, Pete... Well, maybe Pete went to distract him. I don't know. Roll. Oh. Okay, I'm going to end up dead if I don't hurt her. Heal. Thank you, Pete. I need that too. I'll take the material. Oh, and then he... Haha. Ha ha ha. I fooled you. I made you think I was there, but I wasn't hittable. Give him it. No, no. I was gonna give him a new crack. But no, he roared instead. And then, yeah. I thought he was gonna move his head a little bit farther forward. Please, I don't want anything else. I think I see Viper Toby. Yeah. Go away, Viper Toby. I don't want you here. Yeah, a lot of times with Barioth, especially when he gets angry, he moves around so much, it's hard to get any charges in as a greatsworder. And then, of course, I tell you, him and his... Okay, come on. Stop moving around. Do I need to, like, slow you down with ice? No, he'd just break out of the ice. There. Hit him in the crotch. That should do some good damage. Okay. Heal. Because, yeah, Pete left this. Pete's always helping. Get a whetstone. He doesn't look like he's weak yet. And I think Barioth is one of those monsters that will not look like it's weak, but then just suddenly be weak and end up, you know, you may not have enough time to trap it if you wanted to trap it. You know, one of those ones that you could actually kill instead of trap when you're intending to trap. Because it can sometimes be difficult to see when he's weak. Oh, I thought he was gonna roar. And then he... Clever dodge, Barioth. Clever dodge. I swear, he just moves his head in slight movements that completely dodge me. Oh! Thank you, Pete. I need that. And okay, stop beating me around. Okay, good. Haha. I tell ya. He's one of those very mobile monsters. I hit him in the toes at least. Let's grab this. I could use a piercing pod to interrupt his flow. And then I miss with the piercing pod. There we go. Got him pretty good there. Haha! I was trying to roll through that. Come on. Got him in the foot, I guess. Yeah, when he's enraged, he gets even faster. Now, I haven't had him snowman me yet, so that's good. He doesn't really cause snowman very much. He will cause a lot more ice blight than snowman. And then, of course... That's it. Wait, that was a stone. I didn't need the stone. Yep. Just goes to show, don't hide by a rock. Because he'll just go straight through the rock. And okay, that was my problem. There we go. Just keeps swiping him. There, he is weak now. So let's just see where he sleeps. I believe he sleeps kind of up there where he first started. I need another hot pot, but I don't want to use another hot pot. I'd like to wait until he leaves, but I guess let's just attack. Attack while he's weak, that's, you know, the best thing to do. And I rolled towards him, that's not good. Make sure you don't roll towards him, because, yeah. Okay, now he's leaving. Let's just see where he sleeps now. In here, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, in here. I forgot. He sleeps in this area. It's kind of a enclosed area all by itself. Let's grab a thunderbug. Just because. Joe. Stay away, Joe. Just leave. Nobody wants you here anyway. So let's just head in here. Barioth should be sleeping by now anyway. Yes, there we go. Barioth sleeping. So, best thing to do, since I got all the parts broke, attack the head. Nice amount of damage. There we go. Get that in before he roars. Now, I am a cheapskate, so that's why I'm not using another hot pot. That may cost me. But yeah, it usually does because, like I said, I'm a cheapskate. And of course, there we go. Yeah, got him in the paw. Grab some bones while I'm waiting. Okay, I didn't grab bones while I was waiting. There we go. So yeah, that is Barioth. Barioth is one of the harder monsters. He definitely jumps around a lot, so that makes him difficult. Because, well, I mean, monsters that jump around a lot, like rabbits, are like not easy. No, they're hard to hit. That's the thing. It takes, a lot of running after them, and then when you finally get there, they're already jumping to a different location. So it's like just constant, chase fest. Like you're chasing a what? Like you're chasing lost farts or something. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How did I do here? I mean, I didn't do the best. Mainly because it was just, jumping around too much. Like it usually does, though. That's usual Barioth. Normal Barioth is he just jumps around a lot. Especially when he gets angry. Okay. So, yeah, not too bad. Oh, yeah, it is the largest I've seen. It was a silver. So, yeah, that was one of... it was a pretty big one. But, yeah, not that bad, I guess. It's okay. Okay, and the Barioth equipment. Let's see here. There are Barioth weapons, of course. I mean, there's weapons for every monster, but there is a great sword for Barioth. The Barioth weapons tend to be ice element. I mean, of course, they would be. Weapon. Let's just check the great swords. Let's see. Now I don't know if there's a specific Barioth tree, but there is a Barioth weapon. So yeah, it's somewhere somewhere about by the Frostfang Barioth. I have the Frostfang. Oh, here. It's the regular ice element tree. That's what it is. So yes, there is a it goes from the regular ice element tree. So this would be the Barioth one, and all the way up to a regular Barioth one with about 1200 attack and 540 ice. But the Frostfang Barioth weapon is just better because it's got purple sharpness. So yeah, it's just better than the regular Barioth. So if you're going to go for a Barioth weapon, just go for the Frostfang. But Frostfang is MR only, so yeah, I mean, I should say late MR. So it would take you a while to get there if you're going to get it. As for armor, down here, I think Barioth should be in the like rare 11s, rare 10s maybe. Trying to find it down here, but I just moved down there. There it is, to show how far it goes down. Now the Barioth armor actually looks pretty cool, as far as I know. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. This is the alpha armor, pretty cool. Nice armor plating. The fangs and the head actually give it a nice pointy look and kind of cool. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. As for the beta one has actual armor over the face, so honestly that is a more proper armor, I guess. Because yeah, the alpha doesn't, and the alpha doesn't have enough color locations. The beta actually has fully colored pants, so actually I like that. That's actually pretty good. And it also looks kind of warm with how baggy those pants are. So yeah, it's a pretty good armor set. Now, it usually has... for skills, it has evade extender, and power prolonger, you know, recovery up, some constitution, quick sheath. So yeah, it's a pretty good armor, and I believe it does, yes, it does have a set skill as well. Let's see. So the set skill only requires 2 pieces of the armor, so that's actually pretty good, and which it's basically punishing draw. It adds a stun effect to draw attacks and slightly increases their attack power as well. So yeah, that's actually pretty good for a crit draw user. That's, yeah, I would use it myself, but I've got, you know, some better stuff at the moment. And it has power prolonger of level 2, recovery up level 2, constitution 2, quick sheath 2, and evade extender 1. So that's what the whole set has. So you can work some of these into your build pretty nicely. I think, yeah, the waist and the legs both have 1 quick sheath, so that's something you could work into a crit draw build if you are looking to do that. It'd be pretty good, because quick sheath is actually pretty good for a crit draw build as well. So yeah, that's the Barioth armor. Fairly nice armor, actually. So, yeah, that is Barioth. One of the, well, one of the more dangerous monsters in the Iceborne expansion. Because, yeah, actually, not just in Iceborne expansion, one of the more dangerous monsters in general in Monster Hunter, because mainly it flies around so much, and his ice attacks can actually do a good amount of damage. Like, for instance, when I finally get to Frostfang, Frostfang actually is very formidable. So it's something to battle. But, yeah, Barioth jumps around a lot and makes you run after it a lot, so it can be frustrating too at times. But yeah, that's it for this Monster Showcase. If you like this Monster Showcase, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit that bell icon, leave a comment, and of course share it. And if you're looking for a Discord server to hang out and chat, you know, come out and find the Nylusion Discord server, because yeah, it's a fun place to just hang and chat and watch some streams sometimes, and you know, just do weird stuff. Maybe post pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.